Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, this here's going to be another repair video. Here on the little Allis-Chalmers 175 right here that we run the grain auger with in the fall. Today's actually November 4th. Got a little bit of rain coming down outside. But we got one of the 3-point. I'll go ahead and get that turned on. On the 3-point cylinders leaking right there around the seal. So I want to take and pop this here off. So if I can work it out, I'll show you here how to get one of these things taken off here. Main reason why I'm doing this video, I'm going to take and tag this video onto a couple Allis-Chalmers Facebook groups that I'm on. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Here, maybe about 2 years ago, I took that one off over on that side. Now this one's leaking, and it's just that the piston seal right here around that barrel housing, and so we'll get that pulled out of there. Also, if you've been seeing all my harvest videos, I've actually got those scheduled to drop every Saturday from now through the end of December here in 2024. And so that'll give you something to watch when we're kind of slowed down here and different things. But yeah, like I say, all the harvest time videos, I just can schedule them to drop every Saturday at 6 p.m. So tune in, check those out. All right, I'm gonna get some tools and we'll get started here. First thing you want to do is here on this top pin of the cylinder that connects to the arm. Let me see if I can set you up underneath here somewhere. You got to get that snap ring popped out. Well, okay, try and get you stuffed up underneath the hydraulic hoses. And the thing I do is I'll take 2 pry bars, put them back to back, stick in there, because I hate these kind of snap rings anyway. The best kind are the kind that have your 2 holes that you can use a regular pair of snap ring pliers, but this does not have that. But yeah, take that and then just pry against each of the each pry bar against itself. Like I say, you're going back to back, if you can get to hold together without letting it fly apart and hit you in the face. Well, there went one. And the light don't want to stay in place either. Maybe I can get the magnet to actually hold it. You gotta try and work around the arm frame itself to get in there. Okay, there I got popped out of the groove. Now if you can just only put your finger right here in the middle and begin to work that on out. Come on. There we go. All right, that's got that snap ring popped off there. Next thing you want to do is get this pin, which surprisingly, these pins, at least this one anyway, came out pretty easy without being actually froze up in there. I guess because all the going up and down kept it worked up. Now we can get that. Let me see if I can get you pulled down out of there. And just take and pull it out of the other side if you can make it move. There we go. Okay, that's got the pin out. Lay that up on top. Okay, let me take you down here. You can see. Okay, we got that end of the cylinder undone. Let me get back out of here. Next thing you're going to want to do is either use a forklift or skid loader. You can use a handyman jack. I would not recommend it though, because too easy to actually kick out and fall. And come up under the opposite arm, and that way, because you got now you got to take and lift this up. That way, it'll get this pivot hole out of the way. And so let's go ahead and start the forklift. Okay, there we go. Like I say, just taking a raise those arms up out of your way. Make sure your 3-point lever is shoved forward in the float. And then just raise them up like that. Okay, that's basically up all the way. And like I say, here's the reason why you want that. It gets this pulled up out of the way of the cylinder. That way now you got some more room to work with. And here's why I say it's best off not to try and use a handyman jack. With the forklift, because see, this is now on an angle, a jack can actually just fall out and this here will fall down. Good way to smash your hands. But with the forklift or a skid loader or something like that, it holds it in place. It can't go anywhere. Now we're here on the front side of the cylinder, right here below the seat. Got these hydraulic hoses that actually run up here to the loader. And so the right hand side is not quite as easy to access as the left hand side is. It's more open. But the fun thing you gotta do now is get that, there's like a keeper right there that goes through the pin. Kind of like one of the, like a hitch pin key. And you gotta get that popped up and out of that pin. And sometimes you gotta keep playing with it. Well, at least I moved it anyway. It's that little guy right there. You can see I'm wiggling it. I've already put plenty of good old seafoam deep creep onto it also to help it pop out of there easier. Another thing that's handy to use are these, just get some different picks with different angles onto them. You can even get that work down there. Anything to try and get that key. Hey, there we go. That 90 worked perfect. You can get that key popped up and out of there. You're good to go. Okay, this one here's got more of a curve onto it. There we go. There we are. Okay, that's got that part. Now, get that pin popped out of there. And then next step is to go ahead and unhook the hydraulic line. You're going to want to take a 7/8 crowfoot, go up on there on that connection. Come on, get in there. Yep, there we go. Well, I thought anyway. It doesn't exactly want to move too easy. There we go. Okay, I got it broke loose. Yeah, there we are. Alrighty. We'll get this hose off and we'll get that front pin out. Got the hose popped off there. I didn't manage to find a plug. We'll see if it'll fit. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Yeah. That's just right your 1/2-inch line. Okay. Keep that right there. Now, we gotta get this front pin. And it does move. Thankfully, it's not stuck. Because otherwise, I'm not sure how you get that out of there. I may have to take and run a pry bar here on the if I can get back in here on this side of the cylinder. Okay, I'm actually up here. I'm going to see if I can maybe grab the end of that pin. Well, I thought anyway. I can feel it moving. It's got so much dirt in there. For one thing, it's not helping matters none. We're back up here on the front because I wasn't having any luck there trying to grab the end of it and pull. So I got looking. We're down here underneath the step, and right up through there you can see the end of the pin there on the left side. I can hang the ladder up, or hang up the light. I might be able to point to it. Yeah, right through there. Someone try and stick a pry bar in there to see if I can pry that and push that over. Okay, let's see if we can go right. Hey, there we go. Okay, that got the pin to shove out. Let me get you back down underneath here. I got you hanging upside down right now. Okay, let's go back down underneath here. Okay, now you can see the pins out right down through there. You can see that round pin right there at the end of my light. In fact, I got the light tapping on the end of it right now. That got shoved over by going through that little square hole to shove it out. So now let's see if we can grab it and pull it the rest of the way, and then the cylinder should come right down out of there. Now let's see what happens. At least I can grab it easier down there. Well, it shoved easy with the pry bar, but trying to grab that thing, not quite so much. Yeah, I put a pair of channel locks onto it. Got my pair of channel locks. Now let's see what happens. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. Okay, there's the pin. Throw them out of the way. That's up against that dumb loader frame, but there we go. Okay, there's the cylinder. Yep. Hit the camera. Okay, that's got it. Got to get a rubber strap off here. It keeps smacking the camera. Okay, that's got it. I'm going to go ahead and tighten up this little plug I threw into here. That way, if we need to start the tractor, we can. And you want to plug that, otherwise it will begin to want to leak oil. Even with the lever in hold. I don't know if it's got some kind of bypass, but it will leak oil out. So throw a 1/2-inch plug into it. Now, get you back down off the side here. By plugging that, you can take and lower it down with the forklift, start the tractor up, and then use the lever to raise your arms up and down, because with no weight back here, they'll go up and down simply with just one cylinder pushing. But over here is the cylinder that we're going to take in. I'm going to clean him up. My dad's going to stop by here in a little bit and pick him up and take him down, have it rebuilt. Alright guys, well guess what? I'm going to call this an end of the video. I probably won't show putting this back on because it's exactly like taking it off, just in reverse. So, like I said, just wanted to do a little video on taking this thing off. I am going to be linking this onto some different Allis-Chalmers Facebook groups that I'm on. And That way if anybody ever pulls one of these, you can see how to do it. And like I said at the beginning, keep an eye out. I do have videos scheduled for every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern time to drop for harvest time, and that will be running through the end of December. I've got them scheduled out. And in fact, actually, I've also got a neighbor of mine. He is actually scheduled to, I did a YouTube video on him on his Gleaner M3. And he is actually scheduled for the first Saturday of January 2025, because I got some drone video and GoPro footage of him picking corn. But like I say, those will be dropping every Saturday at 6 p.m. And also when we get started doing tillage, disc chiseling, I will also be getting footage of that and those videos as well. I'll probably be setting them up to drop every Saturday at 6 p.m. So keep an eye out. Take care. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.